Good afternoon. How you doing today? Welcome to our historic Home Alone Together. Happy holidays. Ooh, forgot hunkered down. Yes, we are hunkered down still, and it looks like it will be for a bit yet. So I'm not giving up on the holidays yet. Don't forget, we've got till the 6th, which is the 12th day of Christmas, which is Epiphany. And in the meantime, we got plenty of stuff to keep us busy and think about. And today I'm going to share a special treat with you that it's a recipe. Most of my recipes aren't really recipes, they're just assembling things. And so we can look forward to that. And of course, looking at our National Day calendar and so many wonderful things. So let's begin today with, of course, the National Day calendar. Okay, let's see. Today is, thank God it's Monday Day. Hmm, yeah, it's nice because if you're happy and healthy, or if you're getting in there and hanging on and doing that which is yours to do, we're doing good together, right? Okay. It is National Missouri Day. Now I went to seminary in Missouri, so it is very special to me. Went to Unity Village, Missouri, which is near Lee Summit. And also I have a son that lives in Missouri with his beautiful wife and family. So that's very exciting. So you can see I will celebrate Missouri Day today, and it's National Spaghetti Day. So in this house, what's for supper? That'd be spaghetti. I already got my sauce ready. I actually had it made and in the freezer, so it's sitting out on the counter thawing. I love it because you know what? As many times as I have had jar sauce or canned sauce, whatever you want to call it, yeah, it's okay. I don't think there's anything like our own homemade sauce. Well, not for me anyway. You want to know a little bit about the recipe? See, I went to cooking school many years ago. I don't know if you were aware of that. I'm a graduated chef, as it would be, which is there was very unusual for women back then. And of course, I did what all girls in most girls in that day and in the Northeast did. I went to school, I got married, I had kids, and we were expected to live happily ever after, but that didn't work out that way. Anyway, so I know how to make sauce, but basically, I'm going to say part because it's hard to measure, how big a family you're making for. Basically, it is part tomatoes. You take whole tomatoes and you squish them up with your clean hands, which is great because cooking should be a very fully engaging all your senses, smell, taste, just touch everything. So I squish up the tomatoes, and then another part of tomato puree, not tomato sauce, tomato puree, and then 1/3 of a part of tomato paste with 2 parts of water. So to be like a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes that you crush yourself, whole tomatoes crushed, and a 28-ounce can of tomato puree, and a 6-ounce can, I don't know, I don't think it's 6 ounces. However many ounces is the little can of tomato paste, and 2 cans of water. So that's the basic stuff, and that's the substance of it. So what you do to make it is you mince up some garlic and onions, and you saute those, and then when they're sauteed, don't brown it. So you saute the little stuff and you put it together and add some oregano. So like, let's say you put in 2 teaspoons of oregano. You put in 3 teaspoons of basil. These are crushed dried because it's hard to find the fresh. Fresh is always better. So that is the very basic sauce. I put in some crushed red pepper because I like it to have a little bite, and salt and pepper to taste. Some people put sugar in their spaghetti sauce, but that just makes me bonkers. I don't understand it. And my sister, who makes excellent sauce, I found out over way these many years. Now, I wouldn't say her sauce is better than mine or mine is better than hers. They're both good, just a little difference in hers, which I found out. She grates a carrot and puts it in with the sauce. I'd never heard about that. So that's a basic spaghetti sauce. So if you didn't have any and you're saying, I can't have spaghetti tonight because I don't have spaghetti sauce, you can make it. Just you got the ingredients. Oh, we should have your cupboard stocked with some very basic ingredients. We'll talk about that another day. We got so much to talk about today. So, all right, let's get back to trivia day. Isn't that fun? I love trivia. It's just kind of fun to test our little brain and see what's going on in there. So, of course, I had some little trivia questions I printed out, and I'm going to skip around here so that I am not repeating anything. This is because I don't want to make it too easy by making it too recent. So the most recent I have is 1970s trivia. Now, some people who are younger will have the answers to that. I wouldn't doubt that my kids would have them. Younger kids, probably not so, but they're probably not interested in sitting around and talking with us and having our little gathering anyway. So, I've got a whole bunch of questions, so maybe I'll do some another day if we got a little open spot. So, what I am going to do is, let me see if maybe I didn't print the answers for one of these. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Here we go. History. What do you remember of history from back in the 70s, huh? Which president resigned in 1974 over the Watergate scandal? Now, this should be something that everyone knows because even the younger people really should know a big chunk of important American history like that. So, which president resigned in 1974 over the Watergate scandal? If you don't know, wake up call. You better get back to your studying. You are absolutely right, Kristen. It was Nixon. That makes me want to challenge you even more. Okay. How about this? It's funny when I remember this history that a lot of people weren't even born for. Okay, during which Apollo space flight did an oxygen tank explode, putting the crew in severe danger even though they managed to survive? Boy, I remember that. And if you don't, here's a clue. They made a movie out of it. Trying to remember who was in it, I think. I'm not going to say, I can't remember who was in it, but I don't see anything popping up there. So that would be Apollo 13. And if you didn't see it, you really should. And to see the amazing things, there's so many times we say, oh, I couldn't do that. Or, you know what, man, they're out there freaking in orbit with an exploded oxygen tank trying to figure out how they're going to survive that. leave alone getting back on Earth, so that was a big deal. Well, hello, Cheryl, and welcome to trivia. Now, Kristen, you got someone to argue against or compete against. Okay, and the third trivia question. Which Pennsylvania nuclear generating plant suffered a partial meltdown in 1979? Boy, isn't that what we all feared? A nuclear plant meltdown? In Connecticut, where I live, it's right across the river. We had the Connecticut Yankee. We were always afraid of that thing. I think they shut it down. So, uh, which Pennsylvania nuclear generating plant suffered a partial meltdown in 1979? Give a couple seconds. That was the question. And the answer is 3 Mile Island. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, we are going to jump out of history. I'm just marking these so that one day we can play these again. Okay, let's see who knows about 1970s sports. Um, which Olympic athlete set a record in 1972 by winning 7 gold medals? And a handsome boy he was. And who would that be? Would that be 7 gold medals? I don't know if there's a delay between when I say it and when it posts up, but the Olympic athlete that set a record in 1972 by winning 7 gold medals was, uh, I can't see, actually, I can't see here. My question answers don't show up, so that's not good. Let me see if I can scroll down. Yes, Kristen got it again. Mark Spitz. If you answer and I don't say anything, it's because I can't see it because my doggone computer won't roll the answers. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, here's a good one. You have to be a real fan to know this one because I knew it once I saw it, but I would not. Oh, wait. We have the timer running off. I've got to turn it off and then we're going to take a break. I'm going to show you a special treat. Hang on. Okay, so that timer was to let me know the oven's ready. And we are going to put together, I have to say put together because it's not really make. These are called Irish nachos. What do you think is in this? I'm going to twist this around and see if I can get to my little table. Still where I put my ingredients. Okay, here we go. You got to admit I'm clever here with this stuff. Okay, so I got my little baking dish and I have par cooked tater tots. So you just dump the tater tots in the little dish and then you put on some chopped tomato and some green peppers. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. And some onions. Woo-hoo. Oh my God, this is gonna be good. And of course, cheese. Woohoo. All right. So I wanted to do that so that I could show you how quick and easy it goes together. There we go. This is for one. And because that's what we are, we're home alone together. But you can expand this to make as much as you want. Don't go crazy because you know what? If you make it, I guarantee you're going to eat it. Let me put this in the oven. Okay, that's 400 degrees, and I set it for 15 minutes. And so we will see how that comes out. And that's about going to be time when it's time for us to be done. So I'll be able to have my wonderful little snack. Okay. Oh, you know what? Anybody would love these. They are so delicious. Okay. So are we ready for another question? Oh, yes, I was about to do that. Who was the first member of the Negro League inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame? It is called the Negro League, so I hope that's politically correct, but it's actually what they called it. Um, Inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame, and it was 19. Oh, it didn't have the year, but it's in the 1970s. So, does anyone know who the first person in the Negro Hall of Fame for baseball was? I'm going to see if anything comes up. Do 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 do. I don't see anything come up, and that is a name that a lot of people have forgotten, but I remember in the recesses of my mind, it was Leroy Satchel Page, and quite the player he was. Sorry about that, Cheryl. Nah, I like using that. And I'm like, I think I use that all the time. Okay, hey, I use it on myself. All righty. Let's move down to pop culture. Okay, you probably all know this one. Um, which video game system debuted in the 1970s and featured now iconic games like Pong and Pac Man? So, do you remember that? I remember getting my children their first one of these games, and we were very excited about it. I got it for them for Christmas, and I don't see anything coming up. I'll give you a second. Bing. Yes, you got it, Cheryl. It is Atari. Yep. All righty. Well, this one's, I guess if you weren't alive then, it might not have been so easy. I think I'll make it an easier one. Ah, okay. And I want you to know that I happen to have this in my possession right now that I am going to be sharing with someone special to me very soon. Which series of musical cartoon shorts aired Saturday mornings and taught children lessons about math, grammar, government, and more? Okay, I'll read it again. Which series of musical cartoon shorts aired Saturday mornings and taught children lessons about math, grammar, government, and more? Giving you some time to try to guess. I don't see anything, but I bought it online for my great grandson, and to me, he's just a smidge too young for it. But it is. Let me give it. You got it. Oh, you got it there, Cheryl. And that's Schoolhouse Rock. And I'll bet everybody could probably sing this together. I'm just a bill, and I'm only a bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. I think it's time for Schoolhouse Rock to come back because I think a lot of young people today don't get a lot about politics, and they should. And it was an easy way to learn, and the music is so powerful to help to lock it in. Okay, I'm going to see if there's other. That's the 60s. I don't know how I'm doing on that, clicking away at the time. How about um oh, okay. This is a good one. We will see open junction junction. What's your function? Hooking up. Oh yeah, I love that one. Okay. Name the character played by Hervé Villechaize in the TV series Fantasy Island. The character played by Hervé Villechaize. Villechaize? Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I'm waiting to see if there's anything coming up. Who was from Fantasy Island? Hervé Villechaize. Tattoo, you're right. The plane. The plane. We still do that. My kids know what it means, but my grandkids don't. And I used to do that and they kind of went along with it anyway. All right, you guys are doing really good with these. You know what I'm going to do for the last couple of questions? I'm going to stick it to you with some from the 50s. Let's see. All right, let's see if you know your politics. Which president of the United States was in office from January 20th, 1953 to January 20th, 1961? President in office from 1953 to 1961. He's the first president that I remember being born in 1945. So, and I'll tell you what else. I believe that buried in my memory stuff, I have um, I have one of his campaign pins. And yes, that was Eisenhower. And the pin says, what does it say, Cheryl? See if you remember. The pin says, I don't see anything happen. Well, in case you don't catch up to it, the pin says, I like Ike. I remember that. You know, this was when we kind of voted, I think, more for the what the person, yes, it is behind you, but I knew it's behind before your time. Kristen, I knew that. I gotta pick on you, you know. Okay. um all right, I think we just talked about this the other day. Okay. All right. All right, I don't want to, I'll do those another day. Here's a good one. Okay, how about music? We did other music, so I might as well do this music. Which famous song sung by Doris Day was introduced in the 1956 Hitchcock thriller The Man Who Knew Too Much? So we've got Doris Day, 1956, in a movie called The Man Who Knew Too Much. And I, nothing's before my time. Okay. But I'll bet you know this song. So Doris Day sung a song in 1956 in a Hitchcock thriller, The Man Who Knew Too Much, and that song was, I'm waiting a second. Okay, nothing. The song was Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. Oh, you did you know that, Cheryl? And you had typed it in. Well, good for you. Oh, that ding was the toaster oven. Let's go see what's happening with those Irish nachos. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Here they are. And They are beautiful and melty, and I'm afraid to taste one for fear I will burn myself. But yeah, I'm going to wait a minute for them to cool off. So I think we are pretty much, we're not out of time yet. We got time for a couple more trivia questions. All right, I'm going to go to another different set. I got trivia questions coming out my ears. I would really, really, really like to do trivia night sometime. Oh, hang on, somebody's knocking at the door. Whew, I got surprises. Oh yeah, I got containers. Oh, I got a banana. Oh, I got aluminum foil, celery. Oh, the guacamole. I'm going to have some fun. Well, okay, let's go back. All right. Who won the 1978? Okay, you guys have no excuses. You're both in this age thing. 1978. Well, 1978 Grammy for Best Country Vocal Performance Female for You Come Again. Who sang You Come Again? Best Country Vocal Performance, 1978. And I'm waiting. There you come again. Do, 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 do. I don't know all those lyrics. Okay. It is a multiple choice if you haven't answered yet. The choices are Emmylou Harris, Linda Ronstadt, or Dolly Parton. Looking better than the body's got a right to. No more words than I thought. And the answer is Dolly Parton. Whew, I thought you guys would know that for sure. All right. Um, all right. This one I so don't know. You're right, Kristen. Now you both have it. Okay. So this one you guys probably know because I have absolutely no clue of it. Which glam rock band's hits include Hot Love and Bang a Gong, aka Get It On? Oh, my timer. Got to go put it off again. All right. Anybody? Spell check, Dolly. Do, 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 do. Okay. Yeah, Robbie Meister. That is very funny. Okay. All right. Anybody? Which glam rock band's hits include Hot Love and Bang a Gong? Get it on. I don't see any answer coming up. Nothing. Well, it is a group. Oh, your choices are okay. The Glitter Band, Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars, and T Rex. I never even heard of any of them. Well, you don't have a wild guess. The answer is T Rex. So I knew nothing about that. All right, here's one that it is time. Gonna have to run, but this is one that if you don't know this, you have to go to uh, music jail because this everyone on this planet knows this, and that is who sang the 1978 hit YMCA. Was it? I'll wait and see if you pop something in really quick. YMCA. I went to the YMCA. Okay. That would be All right, clue time. You guys know this. You know this. It would be either the village idiots, the angry villagers, or the village people. Who sang YMCA? Of course, it's the village people. Everybody knows that one. Well, that was such fun. So, what a fun day we've got. Spaghetti day, trivia day. Thank God it's Monday. So, we are off to our rest of our day. It was so fun playing with you guys. Tomorrow, I've got something really special for you, and it's going to be something that you can take a good look at your life with. So let's get together tomorrow, same time, same place. You got no place else to go. So have a good day. God bless. See you later, Gator.